Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this video is obviously a bit different because I'm posting on a Wednesday, although I'm actually filming this on a Monday. I am currently not working, well I am technically working from home, but it's not really the same. So I'm going to be doing a few videos just making use of all this extra time that I have to really try and grow this channel, and also maybe help a few people out that are just getting a bit stuck and not knowing what to do now that you're actually going to be at home quite a lot. So I thought for this video I'm going to share with you my daily plan that I've put together of how I want to try and structure my days going forward, and also a few of the challenges that I've set myself to keep myself focused and motivated during these times when we're having to spend pretty much all of our time indoors. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and well, let's get on with it. Okay, so as I said, I do like to keep myself occupied and motivated, and I'm the sort of person that likes quite a lot of structure, and I don't particularly like change that much, although to be fair, I don't know many people that actually do like change. So part of the way for me to deal with the fact that I'd been told, hey, by the way, we're now closing after today, and that was on Saturday, was to be able to focus in on how I'm going to deal with being at home quite a lot. So I started with a simple daily plan, and that was in effect this today as well, still Monday. It's now 4:30 in the afternoon. But I started with my usual 8 a.m. wake up. So I normally get up at 8 o'clock to go to work anyway, and I follow that with doing a bit of yoga and then a little bit of artwork, and then I would head off to work. But obviously with this being slightly changed, I still wanted to stay getting up at 8 o'clock. I don't want to be wasting my day just sleeping all the time. I actually want to be productive with the time that I now have. So still getting up at 8 o'clock, and I'm still going to keep up with my yoga. It's really important, especially with a lot of us not going out that much, to keep up exercise, just because, I mean, it helps with keeping our mind healthy as well by keeping our body healthy. So very firm believer on that. So keeping up with my yoga in the mornings, followed by sketchbook session before I even have breakfast. So the sketchbook session I did, I'm actually going to put up a picture now, and that's part of another challenge which I'll go into a bit more detail in a moment. So once that was all finished, I then go and have my breakfast. Then I'm having to see if there's any work that needs doing for my day job. So for example, today I actually needed to pop into store just to finalise a couple of the things and send off a few bits for our patients, and I decided to take my little brother and my dog along with me just to get all of us out of the house for a little bit, because it's going to be difficult to do. So that was a good time, and we just, after we had finished off what I needed to do, we then went off to the park, and that's something that I'm going to be keeping up each day. Won't always be popping into the actual store, but definitely still going for a walk if we can, just to get all of us out of the house for some fresh air. Then that's followed by lunch, and I would normally give myself about an hour's break just to relax, read, or chill, just do whatever I want for an hour. And then I'm going to be working in my large sketchbook, which is what I'm actually doing here. I've decided today to finish off a couple of pages where I had drawn out the images but not actually got round to finishing it. So for example, this one I had originally drawn out at the beginning of February but never actually put the gouache onto it. So now I'm using my Reeves gouache to go in and just finish that page off, just so that it's done. And then in a moment we're going to move on to the next piece that I'd also left, but this time at the end of February, and just not bothered putting any gouache onto this piece either. This was actually because I was then going off to Thailand, but I just hadn't actually picked up since I'd been back either. So today was a good day just to go through my sketchbook and just see any pages that needed finishing off. But I'm still going to be carrying this on, so I finished off all the pages that I hadn't finished, so where they needed the paint added to it. But I'm still going to be working in this every single day in the afternoon, and I will be filming it just to keep myself occupied, and that also then brings me to the rest of my afternoon, which is spent editing the video that I would have filmed earlier that day. Now, it won't mean that I'm going to be posting a video every single day. I'm instead going to try and aim to post about 3 videos a week. So normally my usual Mondays, and then I'm going to add in a Wednesday and Friday. If I end up with loads of excess video footage, then I may potentially up it, but we'll see how it goes first. I don't want to promise too much at this moment in time. And then that's pretty much it. So I'm currently editing this video and doing the voiceover. It will probably take about another hour of editing before this video is actually done. So by that time you're getting on for 5:30 and it's going to be time to get into the evening, which is eating and relaxing. My normal work day is 10 till 6 anyway, so doing this 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. I think it's quite a good way to keep my day structured without making myself too tired. I really wanted to keep it similar to my working day just because I don't want to be giving myself time to be feeling bored and fed up. And part of that is giving myself different art challenges. So alongside this, I'm going to be keeping up my daily 365 portrait challenge, which is what I work on every morning before breakfast. And then I'm also giving myself the challenge to finish this sketchbook completely. So I'm hoping that I'm actually going to meet all of these goals, and I might even create some more once I've actually finished this sketchbook completely. So I think for anyone that's kind of stuck for ideas, especially if you're not sure what you want to do with all the spare time you now have, give yourself some challenges, whether it's learning a language, whether it's doing a bit of exercise every single day, or whether it's doing a piece of artwork every day. Just give yourself a challenge to keep yourself motivated. Okay, so that's the end of this video. I am going to hopefully be posting another one in a couple of days. I know it wasn't too much, it was just finishing off bits that I had started at the beginning and yeah, about the middle of February last month, and I'm only getting to it now over a month later. But yeah, it was things that needed to be done, and then that's a good point for me to go forward in actually just finishing off this full sketchbook. So I've actually got 16 pages left in that sketchbook, and I'm hoping to get that finished with the time that I now have. So we'll see how it goes. It's now getting on for 3 o'clock. I'm actually going to do myself a late lunch and then probably edit this video and give myself a bit of reading time and then start again tomorrow. So hopefully this daily plan will just keep me motivated, keep me busy, and I shouldn't have too many moments where I'm sitting there and just getting a bit miserable because I've got nothing to do. So fingers crossed it works. I'll be keeping you updated, and I hope maybe some of you found this helpful in just giving yourself like ideas and challenges to do, or just, yeah, you never know. Anyway, keep safe and I'll catch up with you in a couple of days.